killed in KATSINA community by bandits, resident vow were dropped by Army Green helicopter. No fewer than 10 people have reportedly been killed by bandits who were allegedly dropped by a helicopter in Gubi village in Katsina State. This was disclosed by residents of the village in a video exclusively obtained by Sahara reporters. The incident occurred on Tuesday. Gubi village is in the Kofi local government area of the state. Surviving villagers said a chopper landed at Ķ1Ł area in Gubi village around 5 p.m. shortly after which bandits began to ransack houses and shooting people at will. Mujahid Imrana, a resident of Gubi, further disclosed that the bandits also destroyed and burned about 10 vehicles including a Toyota Sienna bus and 2 Volkswagen salon cars. He said about 10 persons were shot and many scampered into the nearby bushes for safety. Imrana disclosed that an Army green-colored helicopter dropped the bandits who wreaked havoc on the village. He said in Hausa around 5 p.m. a helicopter landed around the Ķ1Ł and 5 minutes after, bandits invaded Gubi and started shooting indiscriminately in the village. The attackers operated for about 2 hours unchallenged. They killed at least 10 persons whose remains are here in this hospital, with several persons yet to be accounted for. They arrived about 5 p.m. aboard an Army green-colored helicopter and moved from house to house, shooting whoever they find. In an operation which lasted over 2 hours unchallenged, a green helicopter dropped the attackers, and in less than 5 minutes after their arrival, they went on a house-to-house rampage. They either killed or chartered away all the cattle in Gubi village and set about 10 cars ablaze. They also attacked other villages like Yakuka, Damalam, Gidan, Ibrahim, Makera, etc. to stop the villagers from coming to our rescue. 2 persons from Makera who risked everything to help us were shot. One was shot in the stomach and the other is the intestine was even out. The other one has a fracture on his shoulder and will be taken to KATSINA Medical Center. They may have attacked more. We don't know the number of village attack now, as telecom service have been shut down. When asked if he had a message for the government, he said, "God will judge between the villagers and the government." He said, "I am confused as to what to say, but surely God will judge between us. We are being killed day in, day out and sacked from our homes. For us here in this community, we will continue to curse the present government. We also know that God will judge them between us, the regime." Okay, he said the helicopter landed behind Ķ1Ł on the fringe of the village. He stated, "We confronted them from the north, but the attackers diverted to the Hanya Gidan sale." He noted that the injured persons were receiving treatment at a general hospital, but many people could not be accounted for. Another resident at the area, Anas Abdullahi, said he was on the village football pitch when the helicopter conveying the attackers landed. According to him, the helicopter was the same type supplying arms to the bandits. He said, "We were playing football when the helicopter arrived. Upon seeing the helicopter, I told all the players that we should leave. Before we got home, we had gunshots. I went in and brought my then gun, but the attackers were too numerous to be challenged. I alerted our people that this is the helicopter that brings supplies for the Fulani bandits. He added that he fired one shot and ran for safety. They surrounded everywhere. Women may have been abducted. Government has failed us. Well, things getting out of hand on a daily basis. Government has failed everybody, not just you people, guys. Well, this government, they failed everybody. They are doing nothing. Now, can everybody hear this? Hear the level of insecurity, the level of people being killed on a daily basis, and those so-called people that are based abroad that knows nothing about what is happening in Nigeria are out there protesting over something they don't know. They are busy saying that there is no genocide anywhere, there is no killing on this anywhere, there is no this, there is no that. Where I wouldn't blame them, since none of their family member is among the people who had been killed. I won't say a word or blame them for trying to cover up their president. Okay, there is no question about the fact that a Fulani jihadist to overrun Nigeria is in full swing. What we do now, what we do not know precisely is when they will keep the Koran in the Atlantic, which is the objective set by ﷺ. I don't get you though, but yeah, I don't think if we are still on the same page. Please exercise due diligence and translate from Hausa to English the above video, and also keep this headline running for long. Okay, how will they keep it running for long when we all know exactly what is going on? 10 killed in KATSINA community by bandits. Resident bandits were dropped by Army Green helicopter, for those of you at back. Okay, a house that is divided against itself can never stand. This country must decide if it wants to fight evil or promote it publicly. Let them stop masquerading. Let's know who is who. Until the Northerners rise up against the bandits and their supporters, there won't be peace. Well, we are all praying for peace anyways, because we are tired of all killing today, killing tomorrow. This whole insecurity story is becoming annoying and overbearing. It's becoming too much. They are telling us, and they vow, that the people who dropped those bandits came in an helicopter that belongs to the military personnel. Only God is going to save us and help us in this country. You can hit the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.